Hey everyone, I'm Braden, and like many of you, I have a dog with separation anxiety. So I got my dog over the pandemic, and since I work from home, we're basically never apart. This has led to some pretty bad separation anxiety, and after spending hundreds of dollars on trainers, online courses, it just became a lot. So my team and I have decided to create an iOS app. Our app is a tool that helps train your dog with separation anxiety. While working with trainers and watching videos online, I learned that there's really only one method that works with separation anxiety within dogs. It involves leaving your pooch at home in small increments at a time. This method can be very tedious, but it works, and I've seen results. So if you'd like help with this sort of training, or even if you're completely new to this method, our app is designed to make the whole process less daunting and much easier. Here's a walkthrough of our app. On open, you will be presented with a screen asking what your dog's name is. You can also upload a photo of your dog by tapping the icon or just click next. Now this is where you enter your dog's baseline. This number is very important because it's the exact amount of time that your dog is comfortable with being alone. If you're used to this type of training method, you probably know this number, but if not, you can click Let's Find Out at the bottom. Before you try to find your dog's baseline or do any sort of training, you should set up a camera in your home that is facing your doorway. This is so that you can see your dog's behavior and be able to tell the moment they're triggered after you leave. What I like to do is I usually set up my MacBook, iPad, or even another iPhone near the doorway so that I can FaceTime and watch from another device. Now if you look at this screen, it breaks down a few steps about what to do, but basically you just want to leave your home and wait for the moment your dog is triggered. This might happen even before you leave your home, after a few seconds, or maybe after an hour. Every dog is different, but you should stop as soon as your pup is triggered. So I already know my dog's baseline, but for the purpose of the walkthrough, I'll start the timer and run it for a bit. Let's say my dog is triggered now, so I'll stop and go back inside my home. So once I have my dog's baseline, I will click Add and choose my dog. In this screen, the app has created my first training session that is based on my dog's baseline. As you progress, the training session goal will increase and you'll be leaving your home at larger increments at a time. I'll officially begin this training session by hitting Start. In the training sessions, I'm provided with a list of steps. Most of these steps are random, except for the very last one, which is always going to be the training session goal. And the reason why there are these random steps that are smaller than the training session goal is so that your dog can get comfortable or just used to you going in and out of your home. Finally, I'll leave my home and start the timer by clicking the green button in the bottom right. Once I reach the time specified in the step, I can press stop, enter my home again, and I'll immediately be on the next step. When doing this type of training, you should come back into your home calm and sit down for about 30 to 60 seconds or wait until your dog settles before you leave and start the next step again. Like I said earlier, this method is tedious, but with time, it becomes much easier to leave your home. If I want to leave notes about my dog's behavior during any given step, I can click the drop-down arrow and type a note. Remember, you will be using a camera during training, so you should be able to notice if your dog stayed calm. Continue to go through each step with your dog, and when you're finally finished, click an icon that represents how well your dog did. Now we've finished our first training session. Many areas of this app are still a work in progress, but if you'd like to see your dog's training session, navigate to the History tab below and click a session. In here you can see the specific scenario, date and time of the training session, and a breakdown of the completed steps with notes. Also, the overall rating or performance of how well your dog's training session was. We know that finding the time to do this type of training can be very hard, so we basically designed this app to create the training sessions for you. The app provides a timer, it logs your training session history, and it takes notes. I've been at this method for over 6 months now, and I've used pen and paper, spreadsheets, the timer and notes on my iPhone, basically everything. I've personally fallen off the training because of how tedious this overall method can be, but this has really helped me getting back on track, and it is honestly the most motivating thing I've used for separation anxiety within my dog. Our app is still a work in progress, and we have a lot more plans for it, but we're pretty passionate about what we could do, so I hope you could find this tool helpful, and we look forward to hearing feedback from you. Thank you.